on Danu on Fire, I'm checking out one of my favorite places, the Grind Coffee House. And I'm going to be speaking to someone who is making big waves in the movie industry, Dinara. Welcome to Danu on Fire, and today we are speaking to Dinara. Well, you would have seen teasers of this girl going up for movies, and it's so great to know that we have such realistic actors coming out in the market. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
And you look gorgeous today though.
Thank you.
We both go to the same salon.
Yes.
We're like salon friends.
Yeah.
Did you go there today?
Yes, I did.
Ah,
Saji.
gosh, I didn't go. I did my own.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
You look good too.
Thanks. So Dinara, how did you get into this showbiz world?
I think it was ever since I was a child, mostly in school. I used to, do a lot of performances at the school theatre, our school hall, and that's how I, sort of got this liking towards theatre. And I think it's also the movies that I watch. My father made us watch, he made us watch things like Alfred Hitchcock at like a very young age, about 7 years, like Jaws and things like that. So I
Movie was a part of your life.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, like a lot of parents don't allow kids to watch TV, but it's like the opposite.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
My parents supported me, in my liking and my ambition to be an actress and things like that. So.
But breaking into the industry is very difficult in our country, especially over the fact that you come from a very English-spoken background.
Yeah.
How was the industry welcoming?
So far I've been really blessed to be to have acted with some great directors, and I think more than the language barrier, there's no language barrier. I studied Sinhala in school, and so I think that has helped even with the Sinhala cinema. And the directors I've acted with are mostly directors who require character acting. So
right.
It's I think more about your craft than
the whole
exterior, like language.
Because because the industry can be welcoming or not so welcoming. There's always that.
I think everyone has been really good. The co-actors I've acted with have always been so much fun. So so far no complaints. So far so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have 3 movies. None of them are released still. Sorry.
That's why I laughed when you said teasers, because they're only teasers.
Yeah, but that's good enough. It's a tease enough.
Yeah.
So in all 3, you had to act the very village subjects, isn't it?
Well, the first movie I did was a short film called Mala, and then the second one was Gadi with Prasanna Vitanage, and that was an 1815 Kandyan Kingdom story. Afterwards, I did a film called Saho with Professor Arya Ratna Atugala. So that's a university story, so it's a sort of a modern Colombo story.
Right.
And then I did another film with Sanjeeva Pushpa Kumara called Asu, which is also a Colombo story. So not really village-centered, different characters.
Okay. So in terms of understanding and reading the script and getting into the whole mood of it, how long do you take?
I actually take a lot of time. Now this is something I do because I love to do it. So I love characterization, I love getting into the script. I take a long time. reread, I analyze, I do a lot of stuff, Danu.
Okay. But you know, it's so sad that films take such a long time to be released in our country. Your three are one of the many that are like stranded in the pipeline until it sort of comes out.
Yeah.
And it's quite sad, you know, we have so much of possible great entertainment that's just restricted.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a bit of a sad
It
thing.
is sad, but I think, I mean, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful with the vaccine and things like that. I'm hopeful
Cinemas
that
will
cinemas will open because
Definitely.
we were kind of doing well, and then the Easter attacks happened, and then we kind of picked up, and then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So
It's been
it's been tough.
It's been a tough
for-
3 years, no, for
Yes.
us. Yeah. Just to let you know where we are. We are the Grind Coffee House. It's absolutely amazing. It's down Union Place. You can come check it out. I've always liked coming here for the fact that they make healthy food taste really good. It's a very rare combination where you get health and taste in one sentence, but they have somehow found the rhythm to it, and we simply like it. This is actually one of their signature chicken wings, which I really like. And of course, this you know. Are you vegetarian?
No.
Oh, thank gosh.
I eat everything.
Good. Okay, cheers to good life. Can't lift this and cheer.
Cheers,
But we'll
cheers.
just cheers like that.
Cheers.
All right, brilliant. Go ahead, because this show is all about eating as well. Are you like good? Are you like someone who is on a diet always?
No. I eat everything. I'm cool.
You're genetically blessed. I should be on a diet, but I have omitted not to. Here, as you could see, I'm seated in a different position with this shirt because anything more and the buttons could be used as weapons. Take, will you?
I know. I'm going to have
Are you
this
going to
first.
drink first?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to
okay,
have this
okay.
one. Milo.
All right, on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll see you on the other side. Do stick around. It's Danu on Fire. Out. Welcome back to the show. It's Danu on Fire in conversation with the beautiful Dinara. So we spoke about her acting life and the movies that are to be released, which is a good thing. Ignore the ambulance that's going in. Is it an ambulance?
Yes, I think so.
No, it's like a security alert. Okay, fine. Anyway, we'll continue. So now we're going to talk about marriage life. So you have completed 4 long weeks. How has the weeks been? Is there a shift between loving time and marriage time?
I mean, so far it's good. Nothing like that. It still feels the same.
Feels
so
the
it's
same.
good.
But you all had to get married during COVID, no? Tough times.
Yeah, it was a little.
You all
it
didn't
was
want to postpone?
No, I mean, there were a few family members and friends who couldn't make it, but we just didn't know how long the situation would go on for,
Sure.
and it just didn't make sense. So
Cancel and
yeah,
cancel. It's annoying as well.
Exactly.
It's better to just go ahead with this, which is good.
And it was nice. We invited who we want, our close family and friends, and it was just an intimate affair, and it was nice. Yeah.
Okay, so you're married into a cricket-loving family. Your father-in-law is a legend in cricket. And then, how are you with sports?
I'm really bad with sports, Danu.
You're like me.
Yeah, I'm
an
really
expert in
bad.
not knowing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
So, have you been a part of those conversations? Does it all end up in cricket at home?
Not really, but yes, the conversation does happen, and I just stay silent because I have nothing to say. I don't know anything. No input from me. Yeah.
But yeah, understand. So now, in terms of how you all met and how you all started, how was it?
Good. We actually met at a friend's wedding, and the rest is history, I guess.
Who made the first move?
He made the first move.
That's what
Surprising.
she always says. Yeah. Okay. So now let's speak about life at home. How are you? I see here at the salon, as I said at the start. Apart from that, I very very little information I know of her. So, in terms of growing up, how were you? Were you a studious type?
No, I don't think I was too studious, but I worked hard.
Okay.
I was the more hardworking type. I mean, my sister and brother, I think it comes more naturally to them. So I was more.
I like how you put it. Comes naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't help it, no? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think home life was good. Very supportive parents, and I think we're all like friends and we share a lot of things. So it's been really good. Actually, when I got married, the first week I cried almost every day because I really missed home.
The fact that you were not in the same
even
house.
even though I lived 10 minutes away. So yeah, I think it's good in a way and it's also bad in a way. I mean, I was so close.
But you have settled in now?
Yes.
All right. Let's just give you a little brief of what we're having here. It's called the Rainbow Bowl. It has everything healthy for you. Yeah.
Yeah, very healthy.
And you have an avocado toast.
Yes.
I told you they make like healthy food look good
Yeah.
and taste good. That's what they do. That's their little secret. Now, 2021 has been a challenging year. 2020 was the challenging, we all know.
Yeah.
Were you ever demotivated being in this industry, in the art industry, knowing that it's all blank walls that are knocking at you?
Actually, I've been very lucky. Throughout COVID, I worked. So I shot 2 films and prepped and rehearsed for films. So in
You
a
kept
way,
yourself
I've
busy.
been working. So it hasn't been too different. But it's made me realize a lot of things like, priorities in life and, what we kept on a pedestal before 2020 and what really matters.
True.
So I think a complete shift in thoughts.
And also like the way you sort of see life, no?
Yes.
Commercial films, would you get into it? Dancing around the bush and things like
I don't think so. Never. Okay, no, never say never, but
Yeah.
no. At the moment, no.
that? At the moment you have not found your way in there.
No, I think I'm more of a artsy actress. I prefer to focus more on my character and just do like character films.
Have you done private screenings for your movies?
Yes, we have. And
How has
it's been
feedback
good.
been after that?
It's been good. We actually we traveled to a few film festivals as well, and the feedback has been great. So now I'm just waiting till it comes to
For some odd
Sri
reason, I
Lanka.
always feel Sri Lankans are really good in doing art films. Our locations are so set beautifully.
Yeah.
And number 2, we really know how to act.
Yeah.
The commercial element, I think we have to really work on our technology but whereas
But
the
the
art
thing
films,
is, I feel with art films, the platform is less, and in terms of funding, it's also less.
yeah, because
So
you can't exactly put a brand in 1802.
yeah, yeah. So
Oh, this cup of coffee is wonderful.
yeah,
That's the only problem. So
Yeah.
doing those time-sensitive films are
A little
kind of tricky.
tricky.
But always, I think in terms of an acting potential and bringing out the talent, it's always going to be an art film that really
yes,
reaches your epitome in terms of
yes, I agree with that.
talent. All right. Why won't you eat?
Yes, I'm going to eat now.
You better eat this for real, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to eat this for real, guys.
This one also, she just fudged and I am the one who ate.
Well, I shouldn't have eaten lunch. Danu, you should have told
Sorry.
me.
I told this show is food and conversation.
Yeah.
On that note, we'll see you after the break. Just stick around. Our final segment on the show, it's Danu on Fire. We're checking out the Grind Coffee House in conversation with Dinara. And I wanted to speak to you a little bit about the talent we see today. Like, how were you discovered?
Well, I went in for an audition for Guardian. That's how I got discovered. But also, Danu, I've studied theatre. I studied theatre and drama in London. I went for various workshops, method acting workshops in India, and Lambda workshops, and a lot of things like that. So I've been sort of training. So I think when I went for this audition, I was number 365 for Mr. Prasanna's film, and I just went for fun because I knew I wouldn't get it, but then I got it.
365. How many hours did you wait out?
A few hours. But yeah, so it's quite interesting to see, how things
worked
turn
out.
around, yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes I really wonder with social media, people tend to like, take up all types of habits, thinking, it's an easy task to be in.
No.
Is acting hard?
I think, I mean, it's what I love to do. So someone once said, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I really believe that. But at the same time, it's about working at it. Example, bodybuilders would constantly, work out, and singers would do like voice training. So why can't actors do workshops and
like learn about it every day.
it, you know?
Which is true.
So it is hard work. You have to be at it. You have to constantly work.
And learn every day.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
I got on it during COVID.
I did 2 videos
Okay, and how
during
was it?
COVID. It was fun. It was
It was
actually
fun, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about COVID stars?
COVID stars.
Not COVID stars, sorry, TikTok stars.
TikTok
They
stars.
became stars during COVID. That's what I meant.
You know, some of them are quite talented. I mean, it's not easy to do TikTok.
Yeah.
I did 2 videos and it was tough. There's a lot of editing required.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hats off to them. There are a few people who are quite good. So, I mean, to each their own.
That's true. But if you could tell someone who is new, fresh, and because you've tried the normal chain, you stood in line with the 365th card in your hand and went in for an audition, what would you tell those who are aspiring to be in this industry, fall into the limelight and make a career out of this?
I think the most important thing is be yourself. I think there are a lot of people just trying to be somebody else, and that is your niche. So be yourself and work hard. I mean, like if you're bored or if you're free, just study about it. It's all online, it's free. Take part in workshops, take part in productions, theatre productions, or even if it's a small one. And I think the exposure and experience will always help you, and just keep going because it's going to happen.
How was your first day on set?
It was good. But again, the day before I cried because I was nervous. Okay, obviously I cry all the time.
You cry a lot,
So
okay.
I was really nervous, but then I went on and it was just
Fun from there.
fabulous.
Yeah. Now, something that Sri Lanka is really focusing on these days, at least the urban sector of Sri Lanka, which I'm very proud about, is the fact that cyberbullying should end. And especially cyberbullying is a huge part of a woman, or even if it's a woman who is publicly sort of seen, it's a huge problem. How do you see it? What would you tell for those who are affected by cyberbullying?
So it is a huge problem actually, and I see it with the younger generation mostly. I mean, for me, I haven't faced anything like that, so I don't know what I can really say, but in terms of people who have been bullied, like, I think you should call out on it. I don't think we should be in any position to take up any sort of bullying from anyone. And I think there are relevant authorities to speak to. And recently, a well-known actress, she spoke out, not an actress, a well-known public figure, spoke about it, and it inspired so many people. And I think that is amazing. You have to. And I think it will stop eventually. I mean, there will still be cyberbullying here and there, but it has lessened, I feel, with people voicing it out. So I think it's about taking
time.
It's about time.
All right, wishing the best for everyone, I must say.
Yes.
But it's amazing, your journey has been remarkable. I have seen you grow and I've seen your teasers coming out, and I've been so inquisitive to watch it. That itself is a great thing, and of course working with some of the directors we have worked with are just world renowned, and they are the filmography is just phenomenal, and I can't wait to see how you are being crafted in it, and it'll be wonderful. I wish you all the very best, and I hope that you do more and more projects and cry a little bit more before every performance. And I wish you a blissful wedded life.
Thank you, Danu. Thank you very much for having me.
No worries. On that note, we need to wrap things up. Thank you so very much to Grind Coffee House for hosting us today. It's a warm, it's a Wednesday, no? It's a warm Wednesday today. We'll see you after this. Until we see you soon, you keep smiling. It's all right.